Hello, I'm Laura Carrillo. I'm here at Two Rivers Mansion. I began work with Metro Parks back in the spring of 1991 here at Two Rivers. After about 13 years in budget cuts, I was sent to the Parthenon, which was somewhat familiar to me. I knew a lot of the staff there. I had actually spent a lot of time there as a child. I'm a native Nashvilleian. My grandmother lived for many years in Parthenon Tower, so that was not too difficult of a transfer over to another Metro Parks facility. Eventually, I wound up taking over the events for the Conservancy. After a few years, I began making the transfer back over to Two Rivers. There was a time when I was going back and forth between the two museums, handling their events, which are revenue producing for both the Friends of Two Rivers and the Conservancy. So I was born and raised here in Nashville. I was a licensed cosmetologist, had set out to open my own beauty salon, and life just took a different turn for me. It was actually maybe for the best. I'd grown up down the street, so Two Rivers Mansion had always been in the center point of this Donaldson area over the years, going to school at Two Rivers Middle and graduating from McGavock High School. Today, the mansion it does double duty. It is part museum and part events for Metro Parks and the Friends of Two Rivers. They formed in 2010. Their role here is to support Metro Parks, to build an endowment for the mansion, take on projects, host community events. 3 years ago, the Hip Donaldson's Farmers Market moved from another area of Donaldson onto our grounds, been highly successful, hosting the Nashville Symphony and other events for the community. So guests have an opportunity to come in and learn about the history of the McGavock family and our connection to the other houses here in Nashville, see what the Friends Group does on a daily or weekly basis. So it's not just about attending someone's private event. We want the community to be involved with the house. So in the Metro Parks system, Two Rivers Mansion and the Parthenon are both together. And the Parthenon, of course, being an art museum, this piece right here, which is the love message, was in the Parthenon's inventory back in the mid-60s. The last Miss McGavock, who died in 1966, actually willed this painting to the city of Nashville and was in the Parthenon's inventory for many years. I'm very proud of our artwork that we have here, the restoration and care. It makes sense for the Parthenon and Two Rivers to be together. The love message was painted by C.A. Lenore in about 1880. The painting was purchased by the Bransford family in 1900 in Atlantic City. It is a very beautiful painting. The framework has actually been restored by the same group that gilded Athena. So it's had lots of love and care over the years. And that's also part of my job, is the care and restoration of the paintings in our inventory.